Hello, my name is Isaac Robb, and today I'm presenting Group 2's speech, Into the Wild Green Yonder, Green Energy and How It's Reshaping Our Military. I love the movie The Day After Tomorrow. Its title is ridiculous and the plot is far-fetched, but the idea that drives it really scares a lot of people. The polar ice caps that are melting, the seas rising above our beloved landmarks, hundreds of thousands of people being displaced, children choking in the smog and drowning in the garbage that's piling up around them. But through the muck and the mire of that human refuse, a hero and a guardian of the earth emerges. There's an entire industry dedicated to cleaning and scrubbing, recycling and repurposing. This green technology is changing the landscape from a dark cityscape to a beautiful clean paradise. Let's take a look at two different types of green technology: energy producing and energy saving. The first is energy producing, as solar power. It's one of the most popular forms of green technology that's in use today. There are a lot of benefits of using solar energy. First of all, it's 100% pollution free. It's renewable and it has limited land impact. You don't necessarily need a lot of area to apply it. Economically, it's going to give the United States energy independence. We won't be relying on other countries for our energy sources. It creates green job growth, and it has a good financial return. Another producer of endless energy is the ocean.
The U.S. Energy Department is constantly looking for new ways to produce energy. They have turned their views to the ocean and for what the ocean has to offer in the Renewable Energy Department. The Obama administration's goal by 2035 is to have 80% of the nation's energy produced from green, renewable resources. The shift to the ocean for energy can make this figure a reality. With the ocean always in constant motion and the coastal winds constantly blowing, this leads to endless green power production for our nation. We'll be less reliant on fossil fuels, creates new jobs, and there's less land used for power production. Now there's two main different types of energy that can be derived from the ocean. You have your offshore winds, which are wind farms, and you have your tidal, wave, and ocean current, which many people don't know about. This is the conversion of ocean motion into energy. These devices can be submerged or they can be on the surface, and it uses the natural reoccurring motion of the ocean to make energy. The U.S. Navy has invested in this new wave technology. They have a Navy Wave Energy Test Site off the Marine Base of Hawaii, and it's used for research and development. It's called the Azura. It's a wave energy collection device, and it converts waves into energy. It uses the bobbing and back and forth motion of the waves to produce energy. It's also the first grid-connected wave energy prototype that produces energy to the grid. Now, with the ocean covering 70% of the world and 50% of the U.S. population living within 50 miles of the coast, this makes ocean, wind, and wave energy renewable resources very useful for the future.
As Isaac said before, the United States Air Force and the United States Navy are currently neck and neck in being the military's greenest branches. As of right now, the U.S. military is doing experiments with biofuels, and the United States Navy has successfully done tests running 100% biofuels on jets and ships. So throughout my speech, we'll investigate what are biofuels and how's our military using biofuels and how the effects are so widely positive. So biofuels are a renewable fuel source made from biowaste such as landfill gases, excess crops, algae, animal fat, and vegetable oil. The goal of biofuels is to convert a fuel source into energy that's safe and efficient and clean to power all automobiles or planes, anything that currently uses fossil fuels. Biofuels are a cleaner source for the environment. It's cleaner than fossil fuels or coal, and using biofuels can lessen the effects of global warming. American dependence on fossil fuels is at an all-time high, and we need to figure out a new fuel source to get away from paying for paying so much money for oil in the Middle East, and we need to find a way to reduce global warming effects and the effects that fossil fuels has on our world. Current biofuel production in the United States and the United States military, it started in 2009, and the current plan is by the year 2020 they want to be 100% biofuel efficient. And currently the Navy is on track. Just about 2 months ago they ran tests on a couple aircraft and ships that are 100% biofuel efficient. These aircraft use JP5 biofuel oils and alternative fuel. And the first flight worked better than anticipated. The aircraft had more power and were able to do all the same things as they can do with fossil fuels. So 100% biofuels in the military is becoming less of a dream and more of a reality. Soon the military can be 100% self-sufficient with biofuels, and because the military is leading the way, that could help out the United States economy and help out the world as a whole. It can create more jobs, be a humongous source of revenue. Overall, the effects of biofuels is a widely positive aspect. And it's a great change for the green movement. And the United States military is leading the way.
The air, land, and sea are boundless sources of energy. Using solar power and ocean currents to create new green energy sources are just the beginning. Using new techniques and reinventing existing technologies also combine to form a picture of how we as a country are going to create a better future for ourselves. As we forge ahead to the future, we look to our government to lead us through new technology and designs to move us away from fossil fuel into the wild green yonder. Thank you.